right, welcome everybody. We are live. It's Friday evening, so you know what's up. We're gonna have a nice event again, and I'm really excited for this one because we have a very different concept from anything that's been done before, and I can say it confidently because um, the arcade that was introduced in the game was introduced just a couple of months ago, and since then nobody actually did a concept that is like this. So I'm actually very proud. I worked a little bit on it. I'm still a little bit worried that some things may be a little bit off balance, but at the end of the day, it's just a competition for fun. Everybody has equal chances, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Let's see if we're live here and everything's working fine. All right, I see some people in the chat there. Um, can you please let me know in the chat if everything's fine, if you can hear me well? I did some changes around my computer, my Discord, and everything, and just want to make sure that everybody can hear me right. So if you can say something in the YouTube chat, that would be greatly appreciated. Rightio. Okay, awesome. Everything is perfect as you, Koala. Yeah, you have a job for today, for this evening, so yeah. Okay. Before we get into actual fighting, I'm just going to quickly tell you how is it's going to work because I'm sure even the guys that are competing in this tournament are maybe still like I don't know exactly how it works. Not going to explain absolutely everything, but you're going to get the main pointers. And after that, we're going to do a draw because we need to randomize some things around. So just gonna, yeah, 1 second here. All right, you should see my sheet here. So here's the thing. First of all, we have the players that are going to represent each character. So we have Jacek Maestro, Alex Subutai, Ilxus is going to represent Gideon, of course. Raph is going to represent Samuel. Oak is going to represent Laszlo. Um, Eve is going to represent Kachstein. Koala is going to represent Marta, and I'm actually really happy that did really well yesterday with her. He almost won the tournament. He got second place. So he's a very qualified Marta right now. We have a returning player which is M Deliverance that is going to represent Marie. M Deliverance had some really nice performances with Marie in the past, so it's a good representative for the character. Tao, the current USFC champion, if I'm not mistaken, is going to represent Father Gera, and I am going to represent Isabella. Um, Here's the thing, we don't necessarily have like the actual best players that represent each character today. That's all up for debate. Like for example, I got Isabella, but it could very well be Maestro or Wharton or somebody else. um, but the thing that I wanted was for each character to get somebody that is competent with the character, that had some performances in the past with the character, and is also a person that usually joins my events, doesn't have any issues with connection and everything else. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. Now let me explain what's going on. So um, we're going to um, do basically we're going to do the arcade mode in the game, which you're very familiar with, which is you start with a character and then you fight a bunch of characters and then you fight Samuel, which is the boss. So we're going to try to replicate that in the tournament. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it's going to have a similar concept. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to split these 10 characters into two paths, path 1 and path 2. We're going to have it like this. So in path 1, we're going to have like a saber, a rapier, a saber, a broadsword or a saber, and a long sword. So we're going to try to make the weapons as diverse as possible. Because just going in an arcade and fighting only sabers, it's not fun. So we have to be diverse. And we're going to have 5 people in path 1, 5 people in path 2. And I'm gonna give you an example here. So let's say we're gonna have I don't know, Subutai, right? And then Subutai is going to fight I don't know, Maestro. Um, okay, let's take another type of weapon, Koala, Wrath, and Tao, for example. Yeah. So Subutai will have to basically defeat all these guys in order to beat the arcade. Once you beat an opponent, you get 1 point. If you get beat the second opponent, you get another point, and so on until you reach the boss. The boss is going to be 7 flags compared to 5, and if you beat the boss, you get an extra point. So 4 points winning this. So winning all matches plus another point is going to be 5 points. I ran some scenarios. Basically, if you win the arcade and nobody else wins the arcade in the group, you're guaranteed to be the first. Now, what happens if you lose your first match or second match? What kind of incentive do you have to keep going? So, Subutai is going to be also like Subutai, Koala, Maestro, whatever. I'm giving Subutai as an example. Subutai here is going to be an enemy for Maestro, Koala, Wrath, and Tao. And it's his goal to get wins as enemies. So here's the thing. For example, if Maestro beats Subutai here first, Maestro gets 1 point, so Maestro is going to become the boss in the next fight. So basically, the guy with the most points is going to be the boss in the tournament. What's the logic in that? The logic is that people who don't have too many points are going to fight first and get the chance to get those points. As long as you get points in the ladder, you become the boss, or you go up on the ladder. If that happens, of course, you are considered to be a more difficult fight than a guy that doesn't have points. So with this system that I'm actually a little bit proud of, we managed to also roll each person, give each person a chance to get points, but also give an incentive for people to play as enemies. So even if you lose your first match in the arcade, you can still get some points during the fight, during the other fights. Now, first place and second place. Are going to qualify for the finals, and in the finals we're going to have, I don't know, let's say something like this. Let's say Tao, Maestro, Subutai, and Koala. Yeah. So here's the thing. Basically, we're going to take the number of points that each person got in the bracket, and we're going to do a final arcade. So basically, Koala is going to fight Subutai. If he wins, he's going to fight Maestro, and also if he wins, he's going to fight Tao. So basically, the person that gets the most points in the two paths is going to be the finalist. Anyway, don't worry too much about it. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to explain a little bit what's going on, just so you don't feel, for example, if you lose your first match in the arcade, don't feel that you're eliminated. Yeah, so there's still a chance for everybody in the tournament. And I'm going to take care of everything. Actually, after the first arcade, I'm going to show you guys like how it works and how we're going to go to the next step. And yeah, all you have to do is win, guys. So I'm just going to call you out and going to say, look, it's your arcade, and so on. Here's one more thing. You are going to be the main character, right? When you're going to be the main character, I'm going to give you the opportunity to fight left side, just like in the arcade. In the arcade, we use different maps for different characters, but we're gonna go with school this time. You know, just to make sure that because last time when we had random tourney, it was a little bit weird. So yeah, we're just gonna go with school. Um, Who starts as the boss? Long swords basically start as the boss. But here's the thing. Actually, so the long swords that start as the boss actually have like the worst starting position. So it's not the best, it's the worst. Because basically right now, so Subutai is going to fight Maestro, Koala, Wrath, Tao. Tao basically has the fourth chance to get the point from Subutai. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, I placed longswords as the original bosses because everybody considers them to be a little bit more powerful than the other weapons, and you know, just for the sake of everything, not to complicate too much, we're gonna go with that. Okay, now that the system is clear, I hope. Don't worry, I also spent a lot of time working on it. Now we're going to do the draft. So we're gonna go here. Sorry, not here. Here, and we have the sabers. So we're going to see saber 1, a saber in path 1, and saber in path 2. So here we go. All right. So Wrath is going to be the first one. So he's going to be the first main character, and we're going to put him here. Now, okay, we're going to remove Samuel. Now let's see in path 2. Path 2 is going to be Yatsik, so that is Maestro. So Maestro is here. Hold on a second. All right. Okay, now we need rapiers. Where are rapiers? I think here. Yes. Marie. All right. So Wrath is going to face Ndeli first in here. Okay. And in here, obviously, we're going to get Marta, which is Koala. So Maestro is going to face Koala first. All right. Let's go to the second opponent in Group A, which is also going to be a saber. And that is Laszlo, and that is our guy right here, Oakenlix. So he's going to be the second opponent in there. Okay. Let's see the next saber. And this is Alex. So Subutai is going to be here. Maestro's second opponent, so in path 2. Okay. All right. Third one is also going to be... sorry, we did the third one. The fourth one is going to be a broadsword or a saber. So I already have it here, Kalkstein, and the remaining saber. The remaining saber is actually Gideon. So let's see what we get in path A. In path A, we're going to get Gideon, so Ilxus. And Eve is going to be in this one. Wow, it's already, path 2 is already getting interesting. So let's do this with, I don't know, with red, and this one with green. Okay, and now we have the long swords left. So basically, I am going to be here or here, or Tower is going to be here or here. So let's see. Where's the... Okay, this is long swords. All right, Isabella. So that is me. Gonna be here. And Tao is going to be here. So these are the groups: Wrath and Deliverance, Oakenlix, Ilxus, and me. Then we have Maestro, Koala, Subutai, Eve, and Tao. Yeah. So I hope the system is okay. We're gonna start with Wrath. So Wrath is going to be our first main character, and he's going to fight M Deliverance, Oakenlix, Ilxus, and me. But if he loses one of them, the arcade is over. Yeah, so let's get to business and start with Wrath. So let's put here Wrath's arcade. Actually, Samuel. Yes. So this is Samuel's arcade. Let me. Samuel's arcade. Okay. So Wrath is gonna start from the left, and M Deliverance is gonna start from the right. I hope it's I hope you enjoy the concept, like the idea of it, and I also hope you enjoy. I hope you understood like most of it on how it works. I'm also going to show you after the first arcade how it works after. Okay. I think we're OCD is kicking in. All right. Should be fine. Let's go and send them a link. Where is it? All right. All the links are going to be in competition calls. Wrath. M Deliverance. Good to see M Deliverance back. So Wrath is going to use Samuel, and M Deliverance is going to use Marie. M Deliverance is here. Wrath is going to be here. I hope you guys are excited. I'm actually very excited for this concept. As I said, I ran some scenarios on how it would work, but obviously, you know, the real thing is going to confirm that the system is working properly. But as some of you guys said in the chat, if you win everything, then you should you should come on top, right? So it's just like any tournament, you just have to win. All right, Wrath is going to be here very soon. So after that, so who's next? After that, Oak, be ready. Ilxus after that, and I am after that. So just so you know who's fighting next. Yeah. Okay. Very excited, as I said, very excited for this format, to see how it goes. And I really hope, you know, this is not for any title or for anything, but, you know, it's nice. Okay, so I think we're... Okay, there are 5 flags, which is great. And by the way, in case anybody was wondering, I don't have any mods installed because there was a discussion recently about it. I don't have the demon. I don't have anything. It's a clear, version of the game. Just because I'm usually very paranoid with these things, like, you know, when you have mods, I just pull them out just to make sure. Okay. So let's go ahead. Wrath is gonna fight left. Marie's gonna be right. Looks like Marie's frozen. No? Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay, we're gonna use a school map, as I said. To be honest, as I said, I wanted to use the maps just like in arcade, but um, you know, I noticed that some of them, even today, some of them have some weird camera issues, and yeah. I think it's okay for a random tournament, but okay. Here we go. Wrath is starting his journey. M Deliverance is trying to stop. Oh, I think there was a controller issue there. I'm not sure. Let's see if no, we're good. Oh. I think it's a strategy or something. I don't know. 1-1. Being first in the arcade as an enemy is always a great opportunity because you get the opportunity to get the point before other players. I think M Deliverance is pushing the wrong buttons. We're using the defaults, by the way. There you go, 2-2. Not sure what's going on, but neither of them have paused, so 3-2 now for. By the way, the number of flags is also important in case of some tie breaks, and also we're going to compare them to the previous. Sorry, to the other path when we get to the finals. That's a double there. Fourth flag there scored by Wrath, and he's about to get his first point in the arcade and continue his journey. And there you go. And it's 5-2. Wrath, stay here. You're going to face Oakenlix next. M Deliverance, I think you might have some issues with your controller, so we're using the default. Make sure to get everything in order for next time. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah. Okay, so Wrath gets the first point, so he continues his journey, and his next opponent on the ladder is going to be Oak. Okay, I think they are ready. Oh, I think I need to give keyboard to Oak. 1 second. Just gonna go back for a second. Okay, Wrath is starting. Is gonna go left. Oak is gonna get right, and now it's Oak's chance to stop Wrath from his path and get the point. It's all about stopping your opponents from advancing too much. All right, Saber versus Saber here. Definitely a balanced matchup. Oh, A nice attack there by Wrath, and he scores the first flag. Beautiful catches the hand there, Wrath. 2-0. Wrath is in good shape. And there's the first flag for Oak there. Wrath swung a little bit out of measure. Second flag there for Oak, 2-2. Oh, a quick touch there by, but Oak gets the third flag in a row now. Beautiful catch there by, he caught him in the first flag as well with the same attack, with the forward swing. 3-3 now. 4-3 now. Oak is one flag away from stopping Wrath and getting a point. Couple of attacks there, ends in a double. Another double. Wrath survives there. Another double. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody's going to beat the arcade. There is a possibility that nobody's going to beat the arcade, which could be funny. And that's it. 5-3. Oak stops Wrath's journey. Wrath, of course, you're not eliminated. You got 1 point, but Oak stops Wrath here, and Oak becomes the next boss, actually, which is pretty interesting. 3-5. Okay. One point. Okay, now let me show you what happens afterwards, because this is the most curious thing. Okay. All right, so Wrath got 1 point, Oak and Lix got 1 point. Everybody else has 0 points. So M Deliverance is gonna be next. It's not M Deliverance is not gonna fight now. I'm gonna fight after Maestro's journey. I want to call it like that. Okay, so now we need to put Wrath is going to be the third fighter. Oak is going to be the fourth fighter. So Oak and Lix is going to be the boss. And now we're going to put Ilxus. Sorry, we're going to put me first here and Ilxus here. So we're always going to, if we have people with equal points, we're always going to switch between them just to give everybody the opportunity to fight. Okay. So next we're going to have Maestro's journey. So Maestro's going to face Koala, Subutai, Eve, and Tao. So be ready. One second. All right. So as I said, Maestro is gonna start his journey, and we'll see if Koala is that villain to stop him. Actually, let me put something else in here. I don't like the way it looks. I'm just gonna put the character here, Yatsik, and that's it. Here we go. Maestro is going to use Yatsik, and Koala is going to use Marta. Pretty, how should I call it? I think it's a 50-50 matchup, especially after Marta's recent buffs. And I think it's actually a little bit of a bad matchup for Yatsik. Koala's here, Maestro's here. So let's start Maestro's journey. So again, for those who were probably worried that it's going to take a little bit too long, as you can see, like you can lose the first match, you can lose the second match, and and that's it. Like your journey is over. Koala, you don't have to troll anymore because we already know who you're going to pick. There we go. Oh, 1 second. I selected the wrong map. My bad. Come on, loading screen. Sorry, guys. Yeah, see what's going on with these maps. Like Yatsik is just you can't even see him properly. There are a lot of maps that have some I don't know if anybody else noticed, but there are so many maps that have some weird zoom issues. Like the only map that, I mean, one of the only maps that doesn't is this school map. Like, I don't know. Anyway, let's get ready for Maestro's journey and see if he can beat the arcade. Path 2 is actually full of monsters, so it's gonna be very interesting to see. Beat the blade and stab him in the head. That was beautiful from Koala. Yatsik, Maestro going YOLO there with Yatsik, and he gets the kill. I've seen him yesterday doing that against Subutai, I believe. And another good flag there for Koala. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but Yatsik's scabbard looks pretty interesting. I've never paid attention to it. Alright, Koala's being patient here. Trying to get the counter. Stab to the head, 3-1. Oh, nice blade beat there, but a little bit too far. 4-1. Koala is a very tough Marta to beat, man. It's crazy. He said that he has trained with her. Here's the thing, even if you lose against a person, there is a chance that you're going to meet them again as enemies. So there is a chance for a rematch. Nice long guard attack there by Maestro. So even if Maestro loses this one, he still gets the chance to... Not gonna happen for sure, but he might face Koala again. 3-4 now. Goes with a sidestep attack. Koala is just staring at him. Oh, that was a nice cut. A couple of cuts. Thrust. 5-3. Maestro's journey is over, unfortunately, but he is going to be the enemy now. And Koala gets the first point, and Koala becomes the boss, actually, for the next person. Here we go. Let me show you. Okay, so that was a 3-5. So Maestro didn't get any points, unfortunately, but Koala got one. So the next round is going to be something like this. So Subutai is going to fight. Then we have Maestro. No, sorry. Then we have Tao, Eve, Maestro, and Koala. So Koala's going to be the first boss in this one. So yeah, I hope it makes sense how it works. Now we're going to move again to path 1. So M Deliverance is going to face me in the first round. And we're going to see M Deliverance's journey. So Maestro gets 0 points here, unfortunately. But remember, guys, you are not eliminated if you don't beat the arcade. No, Maestro. You are still in it. You are still in it. You are still in it. Don't worry. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna face M Deliverance next. Yeah, there is a chance that nobody actually beats the arcade. And we're gonna keep switching. So for example, I was boss in here, but I had like the worst chance of getting a point. Now we're switching everything, and now I'm first. So now I get the best chance of getting points. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully everything is going to play out right in the end. What am I doing? Green capture. Oh, there you go. All right, and now it's going to be Marie's journey. So M Deliverance is going to face me. Hopefully M Deliverance figured out the controller thing. Yeah, it could be a round robin, but not really because you don't get to fight everybody. All right. The idea is that you have to win. Two seconds at the start of the match. Sure, no worries. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to be on the right side using Isabella. There was only one time when we had a character-specific tournament, I believe, and I think Ilxus won it against Warden in the final. I'm not sure, but I think that's what happened. Alright, make sure you check the controls. So if you're good to go, good to go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start again because you already consumed some stamina, and that would give me an advantage. So go again. It's a lot more pressure for the main character and not so much pressure when you're fighting as an enemy. Alright, it's never pretty to fight against Marie. Unfortunately, M. Deliverance's journey ends here, but M. Deliverance will still fight as an enemy and get some points. Alright, so here's what happens now. So I got the win, and now I'm going to be the boss in the next one, which means I have the 4th chance of meeting a player. I'm going to show you guys. That was a 5-2. Alright, so M. Deliverance is going to go back in the queue. And the Ilxus is going to be next. From what I can see. Yeah. So Ilxus. M. Deliverance is going to be first again. Then we have Wrath, Oakenlix, and me. Yeah. So M. Deliverance has fought 2 times, didn't get any points, so that's why M. Deliverance gets first, because M. Deliverance has 0 points. Good. All right. Now we're getting ready for Subutai's journey. Let's put here 0 points. Subutai is going to face Tao first, so that is a pretty difficult challenge. Then Eve, then Maestro, and then Koala. So Subutai versus Tao is the first fight. Okay, so it's Alex's journey. I really want to see somebody beating the arcade. That would be amazing. Or at least, you know, the getting to the boss. Tao is here. Now, Subutai is a guy that he's very ambitious in tournaments, so he's not going to go down easily. So his fight against Tao is going to be very interesting. I got both of them here. We're going to see Alex versus Zera. And Subutai really knows how to play against Zera. I think he got some wins yesterday as well in the tournament. Subutai won the round robin tournament yesterday. Congratulations to him. Here we go. Here we go. Tao is very good with Zera. He's one of the best zeros right now. And I think he gets the first flag there with a combination. This tournament is so packed with great fighters that it's going to be very hard to climb the ladder. Oh, that was really unfortunate. Subutai got a couple of hits in, but the Zera recovered and managed to get the kill. Goes for a grab there, but I don't think he wanted to do that. Subutai got his first flag there, and he's still in it. Double. That's when Subutai gets really focused when he's down. He becomes a lot more cerebral than some people do that, you know, probably get a little bit desperate. That was very smart from Subutai. He went away from the tired swing. Actually, Zera's tired swing kills. So it's a one hit compared to other characters. So Subutai was very smart there to wait or to move backwards. Catches the hand right before the attack. 3-2 now for Tao. If Tao wins, he becomes the boss, but he gets countered there. 3-3. Subutai played a little bit of catch-up in this match, but he's now back into it. Gets caught there with an attack. Does that new attack, catches Zero again, but doesn't manage to get the kill. I think the range was not perfect, but both hit each other at this point, so I think the next shot is going to be the one that decides the flag. So maybe some of you are thinking, you know, like, you know, Subutai got Tao first and everything. We have to give the opportunity to everybody to start first as an enemy. And Subutai gets the flag even though he was injured. 4-3. And 4-4 now. Oh, this is really interesting. It's down to the last flag. Will Subutai continue his journey? Will Tao stop him and become the boss? Stay tuned on Venator streams. Subutai is careful there. He's throwing some jabs. Oh, and he gets the hand there, and Subutai gets the win. Very well fought win. And Subutai continues his journey. As I said, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure on the main character than it is on the enemies. For example, if you lose at the enemy, okay, that's fine. But the best opportunity for somebody to get points is when playing as main character. So that is the moment that you should take advantage of. Next up is Eve, another killer. So let's go. I'll drop until I get the better controller. Alright, I'm really sorry to hear that, Mdeli. Really sorry to hear that. Here we go. I think we got Eve, yeah. Thank you very much for joining anyway. Alright, so Eve is the second opponent on the ladder. Will Eve stop Subutai? Gonna put here. Eve is playing Kalkstein, and he's the best Kalkstein according to the tournament that we had, the Broadsword tournament, so basically a Kalkstein tournament, and Eve won it. So he is technically the best Kalkstein right now, and I would say that Kalkstein is a very bad matchup for Alex, but for some reason Subutai knows that matchup. I mean, for some reason, the reason is experience and skill. Subutai knows that matchup really well, so he can fight very well against Kalkstein. Oh, Eve tried a quick stab there that usually works, but Subutai was faster. Got the point. Beautiful two hits combo there by Eve. Oh, that's unfortunate for Subutai, but he gets the kill eventually. I think when he's strike, I've seen Alex doing that in Hema as well. When he's not moving forward, I think he's not doing enough damage. But he got the flag anyway, 2-1. Will Subutai beat the arcade? We'll see. Oh, got caught there right when he was coming in. Beautiful thrust there by Eve. He's being very patient. He knows the matchup. They spar every day, basically. I think... Oh, nice sidestep attack. And Eve has the chance to get a point here as an enemy, which is great. And that would mean that the Subutai's journey will end here. And we'll probably meet each other as in different circumstances. And there's the stab. 5-2 for Eve. And Eve stops Subutai on his tracks. Here we go. So let me show you what's going on in here. It was 2-5. So Subutai got 1 point. So next up, I think, so we had Koala, we had Eve is next. Okay, so Maestro has 0 points. Tao has 0 points. But Maestro should be here because he was, yeah. So Maestro, Tao, Koala, and Subutai, because Subutai got a point. So he's going to be here. All right. Good. Now we have Ilxus's path. Ilxus actually is going to get a win here against M Deliverance. So we're going to use the score that M Deliverance lost to everybody, which is 5-2. Just not to give an advantage to anybody concerning flags. And Ilxus is going to face Wrath. And I want to try something interesting here. Ilxus usually can connect to my computer using Steam Remote, but I've done some changes to my parsec, and I really want to see if he can join my parsec this time. That would be amazing. But if he doesn't, we're gonna use Steam Remote and no problem. Okay, so this is the Gideon path. Ilxus, let's try Parsec. And if not, I'm going to send you a Steam remote. I changed some things on my Parsec, so maybe this time it's gonna work. All right, let's see if it works, man. Fingers crossed. It's connected. Haha, it works. It works. Ilxus is connected. Guys, you have no idea what that means. Like, Ilxus and I had issues with Parsec, and now he managed to connect. Hopefully, it's not gonna be disconnected. But he's connected. Yeah, and he has a very good ping. 40 ping. That's great. Alright. Here we go. Let's start with the first. Actually, this is Ilxus' second match because he defeated Marie by no show. Yeah, I made some changes on my Parsec based on Tao's feedback. So thank you very much, Tao, for that. You have no idea what that means. Because Parsec is just better than Steam Remote. And Ilxus is back. Yeah, he has a ping of just like you or Koala. You also have somewhat the same 40. You and Koala have the best. Eve, I mean. So Eve and Koala have usually the best ping when they join me. Alright, but let's see how he does against Wrath. Wrath has been very active. Ilxus being patient here. Goes with the long guard attack. And he gets the first kill. 1-0. Now. That was a perfect counter by Ilxus. Ilxus is a legendary player, man. He's a Grandmaster on the server. He was the first Grandmaster, actually. He won many tournaments, especially on my host. 3-0 now. And many people believe him to be the best saber fighter as well of all time. I'm very happy to have him back in my tournament. Oh, Wrath caught the idea there. Yeah, it's just the same thing as with Warden. Like, I learned almost everything from him with Isabella, so I do understand the respect that you have for him. It's always a huge respect to the. He didn't fight Oak, and that's it. 5-2. Impressive performance, impressive comeback there by Ilxus. I'm so happy that his Parsec works now. There you go. Ilxus continues his journey. Let's see where we're at. So 5-2, and now he's going to face Oak, and Oak has the chance to stop Ilxus from climbing the ladder and getting to the final boss, which will be me. So Oak is here. Let's get ready for another good saber fight. We're gonna see Gideon versus oh wait, sorry, my bad. I'm a little bit tired. I know that I sound like a broken record, but this month was tough, man. But I'm glad that I have these Friday events to unwind. Okay, So here's the thing: we have a saber fight, and I would say that Gideon and Laszlo are very well matched. And Oak is somewhat Oak is an older player, but he came back when Ilxus wasn't very active. So it's gonna be very interesting to see this match. I don't think I've seen them fight before. They may have fought, but I've never seen them. Oh, the E thrust, the Y thrust. Sorry, the Y thrust from Ilxus there scores the first flag. 1-0. Would have been nice to have Warden for this one as well, but Warden is unfortunately working on Fridays. 1-1. Good counter there by Oak. Oh, the thrust, and it works. 2-1. Ilxus is very good at landing some of these really, really fast attacks. Yeah, not sure what's going on with the stream. Everything looks fine to me, and I have my phone on with the stream, and for me it didn't go down. Weird. Beautiful counter there by Oak. He stood his ground. 2-2. Oh, that was a thrust by Ilxus. 3-2 now. Oh, that was a beautiful attack there by Ilxus, but Oak got it with his last breath. Oak stopped Wrath on his track, so we'll see if he can do that. Oh, that was I've never seen that combo before. It was a cut into thrust. I've never seen that before from Gideon. I'm really interested to see what the controls are for that. Never seen that. 4-2 now for Ilxus. He's one flag away from and that's it. 5-2. And Ilxus gets to the boss, which is me. So I'm very excited to fight him. Haven't fought Ilxus in a while. It's X into forward Y. Okay, nice. So let's see what happens with Ilxus here. So he won 5-2, another 5-2. And we're gonna get to the boss fight, which is me. The boss fight is going to be 7 flags. And I am looking forward to a great fight, man, against this guy that is looking amazing. One of the best players in Hellish Quart's history. So just gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I was holding on a little bit, and after that we're going to come back and play the boss fight. Taking the needle, yeah. All right, so Gideon, boss fight. Here we go. Yeah, thing is when I'm staying here and commentating, so I'm drinking a lot of water. So every time I'm about to fight, I need to go to the bathroom, just to make sure that it doesn't bother me. All right, so he's in, which means that we're ready to go. Gideon versus Isabella. So Ilxus has the chance to beat the arcade now. And regardless if he wins or loses, he's going to be the boss fight next arcade. Which is going to be Oaks, I believe. Oh, this is a 7 flag fight. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a 7 flag fight. I'm gonna give you the first 2 flags. Sorry for that, man. My bad. My bad. All right, take the first 2 flags. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. The second one. All right. My bad. Sorry for that. And that's it. And Ilxus beats the arcade and defeats me, and he gets the points. Congratulations, Ilxus. That was a really good fight. Really good. So Ilxus defeats the arcade. 7-3, I believe it was. Okay. Next up, so we're gonna have Oak, I believe. Yes. I am Delhi. That is going to be first. I think I'm gonna be second because I have only 1 point. Wrath, and then Ilxus the boss. Yeah, Ilxus got 5 points. So at this moment, he's going to be one of the guys that is going to be qualified. All right. So next up is going to be Eve's journey. No, okay, we're not gonna do it now. So next is going to be the other path. So Kalkstein. Yeah, so Eve versus Maestro, then Tao, then Koala, then Subutai. Eve, Maestro. Okay, so Karkstein versus Jacek is going to be first. Eve. All right, waiting on Eve. So let's see Eve's journey. Let's switch back to 5 flags. All right, Eve is going to be left, Maestro is going to be right. Maestro is first now, so Maestro gets the chance to get the point as an enemy. Eve got a point by stopping Subutai there, so that was great. We'll see if he can get more here. Good flag there, scored by Eve. Saying, Subutai saying that the myth was busted. Yeah, I do believe so. I can assure that I didn't throw the match. He was just better than me. So we had an argument on the community, but I can definitely see that got a buff. It wasn't a buff. You were just better. You were just better. It was the player's skill. You beat me fair and square. Second flag there scored by Eve, 2-1. Maestro a little bit impatient there, trying to force the attack. Gets a double eventually. Beautiful attack there by Maestro. Really good counter. You don't see Jacek scoring with that attack too much. 2-2. 3-2 now. Eve is still patient here. He's not looking past Maestro. Good X thrust there. That is Kalkstein's one of best weapons. And the third flag there scored by Maestro. 4-3. Oh, and he scores eventually. 4-4 now, so Eve is having a little bit of a tough time here against Maestro's Jacek. Maestro lost his first match against Koala, so he wants here to get a point as enemy. Eve very patient here, going with some safe attacks. And that's a double. By the way, after this, after Eve's journey, we're gonna take a 10-minute break, and that's it. Eve defeats Maestro in a very, very close fight. And so it's 5-4. And he's going to face Tawa next. So as I said, after this fight, we're going to take a short break because we're almost more than half of the first first round. So yeah. Here we go. So next is going to be Tao. I think Tao already has, yes, we're already friends. So he can join in. Let me change the... okay. Eve is on the left, and Tao is on the right. We're gonna have Kalkstein versus Zera. All right, I'm good to go. Something's going on, I think. All right, I think we're good to go. Eve managed to snatch the win against Maestro, and he's actually he fought only 2 fights, but he's undefeated. He got 2 points, 1 point against Subutai and 1 point against Maestro now, and he's looking for his 3rd point against Tao. Oh, thrust there by Tao. Good push there by Tao. Rushed in and got it. It's pretty risky. I mean, pushes are somewhat safe, I would say, but oh, that's unfortunate for Eve. Another push. But getting in range with Kalkstein is not is very risky because he has some very good retreat attacks. Eve is even a lot more careful now. And there's the 3rd flag. Oh, nice attack there by Eve. Tao is a little bit tired there. Maybe would be a good flag for him to come back. Another push, but doesn't get the kill. Small graze on the chest. Double. They were both really hurt at this point, so yeah. Another push there by Tao, and it's now 4-0. Eve needs to change something here. Oh, and there's another push. Tao noticed that those pushes work, and he got the win, which is a great win for him. It will put him in a good position. So, all right. We are done with the first 3 journeys from both paths. So the next one is going to be, so Oak is going to fight in Delhi. I mean, Oak is already going to get the win. Then he's going to fight me, then Wrath and Ilxus. And the next up here is going to be Koala. So let me have a look. So Eve has a total of 2 points. And Tao has 1 point. I think Eve is going to be the boss. Let's see. Maestro, I think. Yes, Maestro has 0 points. So Maestro is going to be first. Subutai here, Tao here, and Eve here. Because Eve has 2 points, so he's basically the boss. Yeah, so after a 10 minutes break, we are going to go with number 4. So Oak and Koala are going to have their journeys, and after that it's going to be me and Tao. They're going to get their journey. So yeah, let's take a 10 minutes break, and we're gonna be back after that. All right, we're back with the second part of the of our journeys. I also want to say something because we talked about breaks and everything. So usually in my tournament we take two, let's say, big breaks. So one of them is halfway the tournament, and one of them is going to be before the finals. Um, I don't want it to sound like an excuse or something, but I'm usually quite tired, and it kind of takes a lot of me. So I just need a little bit of refresh. So sorry for those of you who are waiting, but I hope it's gonna be fine. Okay, let's see who's next. I think Oak was next, like his journey was next. Let's have a look here. Yes, Oak is next, and he gets a default win against them Deliverance, so he gets 1 point. And he fights me next. So let's go ahead and fight. Oh, yeah. I have to change names. One second here, Oak. Sorry, we're gonna have to change names. So this is Laszlo's journey. Started with a default win against Marie, and now he's gonna face Isabella. 1 second, please. So this is Laszlo's journey. Laszlo is a very good counter to Isabella, so I have to be very careful. There you go. And I think we're ready to go. And there you go, a good win for me there. Unfortunately, Oak's journey ends there. So 5-1. So Oakenlix has 2 points overall. And now we're going to have Koala's journey, and I'm actually very, very, very interested to see this one. Oh, we're here. Yeah, so Koala's going to face Maestro again. So this is Maestro's chance to get revenge. Then Subutai, then Tao, and then Eve. All right, Koala versus Maestro. This is a little bit of a grudge match, friendly grudge match though. Venom wants blood after the Ilxus loss. I sure do. I sure do. But I'm so happy that that the loss was legit. I mean he was actually better than me. It wasn't just me playing poorly. He was just better. Okay. All right. So Koala and Maestro. Stop crying. Maestro can do something really interesting here, which is stop Koala in his tracks, just like Koala did to him. So I'm actually really happy with this format because if you lose one fight as enemy or as main character, you get a chance for revenge. Maybe. Maybe you get the chance for revenge. Maestro definitely gets the chance for revenge here, so he can stop Koala in his tracks. Alright, they are both connected. Here we go. Marta. Oh, sorry. The thing here. So this is Marta's journey against Jacek. Very excited to see how Koala does. Sorry. Koala with mind games. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work because we already know who's he going to pick. 1,000 thrusts there by Koala scores the first flag. Marta, Koala, whatever, is doing a very interesting thing, which is the sidestep cut. I've never seen any other Marta use that, and that usually lands. Good sidestep there by Maestro, and now he gets the second flag. 2-1. Beautiful. Maestro looks a lot better than he did in the first fight. As I said, when you are enemy, it's a lot less pressure than being main character. Because if you win, that's great. If you lose, yeah, it's not that bad. Oh. Maestro going YOLO there again. And Koala gets the flag. Tried to go for a push there, but Koala was patient and punished him. 3-3 now. A couple of thrusts there by Koala. Doesn't get the kill though. And there you go, 4-3 now. Martha's competitive now, guys. She's not what she used to be. Oh, that was a really quick counter. 5-3. And the nightmare continues for Maestro, unfortunately. Koala continues his journey. 5-3 win against, and he's gonna face Subutai. So Subutai now has the chance to get the point. He hasn't fought in a while. This is gonna be very interesting. Subutai definitely knows how to play against Marta, and Koala knows how to play against Alex. Subutai, I think you have me as friend, so if you can hear me, just try to connect. Subutai, you are next. Connect to my computer, please. Alright. There we go. If Koala wins this one, he's going to be in a very good position in the group. In the path, I mean. Yeah, I'm drinking some Pepsi, yeah. For those who know UFC, secret juice. Alright, this is a very interesting fight and could definitely decide who's going to go further. Things in this path are very unclear right now because they kind of beat each other up. So Subutai got some wins, Koala got some wins, Eve got some wins, Tao got some wins, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna go right to the end of it. Costa, yes. Secret juice. First flag goes to Subutai there. He's trying to close his distance. That's what he wants to do, of course. Oh, that's a cut to the head. 1-1. Tried to do the feint. It's pretty risky. Subutai took advantage. 2-1. Oh, beautiful blade beat into a thrust. You don't see that very often. It's a pretty advanced move. Requires good timing. A low thrust there by another one. Subutai is a little bit hurt. And there you go, 3-2 for Koala. Oh, beautiful by Subutai. He does that new move that Alex has. Perfectly timed, and he caught him. And it's that move is a little bit of a sidestep attack, which, you know, sidestep attacks against rapiers are extremely risky. It's usually better to just stick with the... Oh, he tried it again, and he got caught. 4-3. I don't know what happened there. I think Koala tried to rush, but he didn't calculate his range very well. Subutai gets the flag. 4-4. It's getting very interesting here. And Subutai gets the win and stops Koala's journey. This path, second path, is just very interesting, man. We're gonna have a look at it. So it was a 4-5. So Subutai has 2 points right now. Eve 2 points. Koala has, so he got 1 win, 2 wins, so 2 points. And now we're gonna have the final journeys, which are going to be the longsword. So it's gonna be me. M Deli is gonna be first. Wrath second. Oak third. And Ilxus is boss fight. First one is a 5-2 for me because M Deli forfeited. And now let's see what Tao has to go through. So Maestro is first again because he doesn't have a good number of points. Then we have Subutai, Eve, and Koala. So Eve is the boss fight. Yes, Eve, Koala, and no. Yeah. That's okay. And Subutai. Let me think for a second. So Maestro has 0 points. Then we have Subutai, Eve, and Maestro. Okay, so yes, Eve needs to be here. Yeah, so it's actually Subutai here and Koala is the boss fight. Sorry. Okay, so that is going to be my path. Just gonna be right back 1 second. Okay. So let's see. So I have in total right now. So I beat them Dilly twice, Oak once. So I have 3 points. In order for me to get the first place, I have to beat the arcade. So Wrath is going to be my first opponent. So we're getting close to the final journeys. So this is Isabella's path. Okay, Wrath is my first opponent. Always a very hard fight. I'm not looking past him at all. Let's see if we have the correct... Yes. Wrath connected, so he's going to be right side. So I have pretty much guaranteed the second place, but if I want the first place, I have to beat the arcade. Alright, Wrath is not connecting for some reason. Let's see if there's something going on. Oh, he needs keyboard. Oh, forgot about that, sorry. Maybe some controllers. Okay, he can move. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Wrath is no joke, man. Ooh, good fight. 5-3. Alright, got a good point there. So with that win, I kind of secure the second place at least. And now I'm going to face Oak. Again. Unfortunately, at this point, neither Wrath or Oak can reach the second place, but you know, it's just for fun. So Oak can actually stop me from getting the first place in the group. Oak, if you can hear me, try to connect, because I see we're friends. There you go. So here's how things are right now. So if I win, I get to the boss fight with Ilxus, and if I win the boss fight, then I get the first place in the group, and Ilxus gets second. If I lose right now, I'm gonna get second place in the group, and Ilxus gets the first one. So Ilxus is definitely cheering for Oak here. Yeah, in path 2, things are very actually after I do my journey. Oh, I have to give keyboard to Oak. Sorry. I always forget about it. In path 2, things are looking very balanced. I don't know, very tight. So we're gonna have a look at it, and then we're gonna see who needs what. Yeah, it is a toss-up. Like, everybody's just very close. Tao can win the arcade. He's the only one who can win it. Don't curse me. Yeah, I know. The commentators curse. All right, and that is a 5-1, and I get to the boss fight, so I'm getting my rematch with Ilxus here. At this point, it's already clear who's going to progress from path 1, which is me and Ilxus. But We're gonna see who's going to be first place. So if I beat Ilxus, I'm gonna be first place. If he beats me, he's gonna be first place. We're gonna switch to 7 flags here. So it definitely feels like a boss fight, especially after he dominated me in that first fight. So let's see here. Ilxus. So Isabella, boss fight. Let's send the link to Ilxus. Ilxus is up. Alright, I definitely need to fight a lot better than I did the first time. But I'm somewhat relaxed because I know that I'm qualified. Also, considering how Path 2 looks like, this fight is actually going to determine who gets to the final. So whoever wins this one is going to be in the final, like the final match. Because in Path 2 everybody just kind of beat each other, but in here was just me and Ilxus dominating. Got my revenge. It's 1-1 Ilxus. I'm sure we're gonna meet again. Damn, what a fight. Seven four. So let's have a look at the. We're gonna have a look at the rankings, basically. So okay, so I defeated Delhi once, Oak 2, 3, 4, 5, and with 2 points, 7 points. And so I am first place in the group. Second place is Ilxus with 5 points. So me and Ilxus qualify for the final. So I have 7 points and Ilxus has 5 points. Here's the thing. Considering how Path 2 looks like, it's probably Ilxus going to be second place and I'm going to be in the final as well. But anyway, let's have a look at Path 2. So Maestro has 0 points. Subutai got Subutai got 1 point here, 2 points here. So Subutai got 2 points. Eve, so not here, 1 here, 2 here. So 2 points for Eve as well. So Eve has 2 points as well. Koala, 1 point here, 1 point here, 2 points. And Tao has 1 point. So if Tao beats the first 2 opponents, he's going to be first place. If he doesn't, then we're going to have a tie between Subutai, Eve, and Koala, but we'll see how far they go. Here we go. So this is Tao's journey. So Tao is going to fight Maestro first. Unfortunately, Maestro doesn't have any chance of qualifying, but he does have the chance of stopping Tao in qualifying. So yeah. Sorry. Tao is here. Sending to Maestro. So the guys that can qualify here are Koala, Tao, Eve, and Subutai. So 2 of them are going to qualify. Waiting on Maestro to show up. So I got 7 points in the first path, which means that I'm yeah, I'm definitely the first place in both paths. Ilxus has 5 points. So unless Tao wins the arcade here, Ilxus and I are going to be the penultimate. Sorry, dropped the bottle. Penultimate and final boss. new link. No worries. Okay, so Maestro is here. So Ilxus and I beat the arcade together, so we were the only ones to beat the arcade. Tao can be also the third guy to beat the arcade. Tao needs at least a win here in order to get the tie with Koala, Eve, and Subutai. So in case of a tiebreak, the criteria are the following: who got further in the arcade, and if not, who scored more flags. Oh, this is just up to 5 flags. I forgot to change, and I said it, but you know, we're gonna play until 5, so it's okay. So it's 5 flag, guys. Push there from Maestro, 2 flags in a row. I really hope that it wasn't commentator's curse for Tao, as he said earlier. If he loses this one, he's gonna be eliminated. Push doesn't get the kill. Flurry of attacks there from Tao, but Maestro's calm. Tries to push him, but Maestro is... Very interesting set of attacks there by Tao. He looks a little bit wary. Yeah, Eve should definitely cheer for Maestro here, because if Maestro wins, then Tao doesn't get the chance to qualify. 3 flags in a row for Maestro. Double. First flag scored by Tao. Beautiful counter there by Maestro, and Maestro is 1 point away from eliminating Tao, actually. Tao needs to change something. Maestro's best performance so far. And there you go, 5-1. And unfortunately, Tao's journey ends here in a very bitter defeat. And Maestro wins 5-1. Alright, this is going to be interesting now. Let's have a look at who's going to move on. So bear with me. Alright, so we got Subutai, Eve, and Koala with 2 points. So Subutai on his arcade got to second phase. Eve got to second phase. Koala got to second phase. So from that point, we are equal. Now we're going to take the direct matchups. So let's see. Subutai. Subutai faced Eve 2-5. So let me put it somewhere here. Koala lost to Subutai 4-5. Do we have an Eve versus Koala? We don't, I think. We don't have an Eve versus Koala. We need to have an Eve versus Koala. So here's the thing. Subutai has 7 flags scored. Koala has 4 so far. And Eve has 5. So here's the thing. Koala and Eve will fight. And I know it's getting complicated. Sorry about that. Koala and Eve will fight. If both of them score more than 3 flags, then both of them are going to go further. If one of them scores less than 3, so it's going to be under Subutai, then Subutai is going to get the second place. One thing that is clear is that Koala or Eve is going to be on the first place in the group. So let's go with Koala versus Eve. We're going to do a coin toss for the... actually not. Eve scored more flags, so he's going to be left. So Eve versus Koala, tie-break match. Whoever wins this one is going to get first place. Subutai is going to hope for somebody to get a very dominant victory, so for him to get the second place. Here we go. Yeah, basically number 2 in this group is going to start the 4th guy in the finals, and number 1 is going to start the 3rd. Me and Ilxus are going to be number 2 and number 1. Here we go. Koala is here. Eve is here. Let's get ready to rumble. I'm gonna put here tie break. So here's what Subutai needs to hope for. He needs to hope for Eve getting less than 1 flag, so losing less than 2 flags, sorry, so losing 5-1 to Koala, or Eve beating Koala with 5-2 at least. I think. We're gonna see. All right, let's fight and we'll see after. The system is getting even more complicated for me. Eve on the left, Koala on the right. After this fight, I'm going to tell you what are going to be the finals. And after that, we're going to take the last break of 10 minutes and we're going to get back to the finals. This tournament has been a lot faster than I anticipated. It's also because M Deliverance dropped out, so we gained some time there. But oh, it's also a 5 flags match, by the way. Just so you know. Whoever wins this one gets the first place. Whoever loses this one might qualify or might be disqualified. So winning is everything. Subutai needs to hope for a dominant victory from either side. Great attack there by Koala. Scores the first flag. A good block with a thrust. 1-0. Oh, a very interesting attack there. I think I think Eve went forward a little bit too early. 2 flags for Koala here. 3 flags for Koala. At this point, Subutai is definitely rooting for Koala, because if Koala gets a flawless victory here, then Subutai will go further. Koala has 7 flags so far. Subutai 7, Eve 5. 8 flags for Koala now. So he's first place at this point. 5-0 for Koala, and unfortunately Eve is eliminated. Koala gets first place, and Subutai gets second place. All right, let's have a look at the finals, and after that we're going to so Eve versus Koala 0-5. I'm never doing this concept again, I swear. All right, so Koala gets 9 flags. So Koala gets first place, Subutai gets second place. So here's what's gonna happen in the finals, by the way. So Subutai is number 4 because he got 2 points. Koala is number 3. Ilxus is number 2. And I am number 1. Here's what's going to happen after the break. Koala is going to face Subutai. So, by the way, the higher the ranked is going to be left side. Koala going to face Subutai. The winner is going to face Ilxus, and the winner is going to face me in the final. It's best of 1, 7 flags. Yeah, so I hope it's pretty clear. We're going to end this tournament a lot faster than we thought. So let's take a final 10 minutes break, and after that we're going to come back with the final. So we have Subutai, Koala, Ilxus, and me. All right, we're back with the finals. Sorry guys for keeping you waiting. We have only 3 fights left, so not long in the tournament. Let me show you again what's going on. So here we go. So these are the finals. Oh, so Koala's gonna face Subutai. The winner between them is going to face Ilxus. The winner between them is going to face me in the final. Yeah, so good chances for everybody. So Subutai has to win three fights here in order to win. Koala needs to win 2. Ilxus needs to win 2, and I need to win. I need to win 1. So it's gonna be best of 1, 7 flags. The higher ranked fighter is going to be on left side. So we're gonna start the semifinals with Koala versus Subutai. I think they fought before. Let me see. Yes, and it was a 5-4 for Subutai, so it's going to be very interesting to see what's going on. What's going to happen between them. So, semifinals. Marta versus Alex. So, Koala versus Subutai. Koala on the left, Subutai on the right. I'm gonna send the link. Subutai is here. Koala. Koala is very deceptive, man. He's definitely in it. I personally want to go with that trilogy fight against Ilxus. I got him one time, he got me one time, so it would be really interesting to meet again in the final and see who wins it. Alright, they're both in. So, yeah, let's fight. 7 flags. Best of 1. Koala left, Subutai right. Here we go. No more mind games for Koala. He seems locked in. Oh, that's an interesting cut. That cut from Marta kills instantly, which is really curious. Like Marta has so many thrusts that don't instantly kill, but she does kill with a cut. Two quick flags there by Koala. A good start. Gets caught there, 2-1. Yeah, by the way, this tournament does not count for official titles or everything or anything. It's just a fun format. So it might not be perfect, by the way. Just a couple of guys having fun on a Friday night. Okay, that sidestep cut that Koala is doing very well. Alright, Subutai misses the attack there and he gets caught. 4-1. Good advantage here for Koala. Either way, one of these is going to face Ilxus, and Subutai versus Ilxus is always a classic. But if Koala wins, that would be really interesting because Marta is actually a nightmare matchup for Gideon. It's a nightmare matchup. So it's going to be really interesting to see. Oh, beautiful by Subutai. Capitalizes on a hit there. 4-2. Oh, that's beautiful. I think this is the third time we see from Koala doing the blade beat into a thrust. That's really high level stuff. Cut to the head. It's a double. Yeah, Koala's Marth is just no joke. So Koala literally found his main here. Oh, beautiful retreat thrust there. 5-2 now. Or 6-2, I believe. 6-2, yes. He needs only one more. And after that, he's going to face Ilxus. And that's it. 7-2. Dominant victory there by Koala. Koala staying Parsec. You're going to face Ilxus now, and the winner is going to be in the final. But this time, you're going to be right side. Thank you very much, Subutai, for competing. So Subutai gets 4th place in the tournament. This is going to be very interesting. As I said, Koala's probably the best Martha right now. Ilxus is the best Gideon right now. And as I said, I don't know if they ever fought before. I think this is going to be the first time. I think this is going to be the first time when Koala the new generation. Yes, first fight, yeah. Koala is the new generation, a very good player, and Ilxus is the older generation, so I'm sure this fight is going to be really competitive. Really, really competitive. I see it going 7-6. I think it's going to go 7-6. Alright, both of them are in. As I said, the winner is going to fight me in the final. Ilxus takes left side, as he has. No. I think you guys got it wrong. I'm gonna go back. Ilxus is left. And Koala is right. Because Ilxus got more points. So he gets the left side. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't matter that much, but it's just a small perk. I'm calling it. This match is ending 7-6. Koala looks like he has been playing Martha for a while. Alright, Ilxus going long guard. Smart move. He doesn't want to get poked there. Has to be very careful. Oh, beautiful. Beats the blade, gets a thrust in, and then goes with a retreat thrust in range and gets the first flag. First fight between the two. Old generation versus new generation. In a 50-50 matchup for sure. Styles make fights, you know. Gideon's range is not great. Martha definitely has an advantage. Oh, Ilxus misses the punish there. He's tired. But he finally gets the flag. 1-1. Alright, we're in for a treat. Beautiful retreat thrust there. That's a very good weapon that Martha has. Baiting an attack at range and then going with the retreat thrust. It's even better than Kalkstein's X thrust in my opinion. 2-1 for Koala here. It's just trying to get in range. Gets caught there. 3-1. Koala looks phenomenal, man. But it's still lots to play for. Gets a hit in there, but couldn't capitalize. Martha's follow-up attacks are not the greatest. Another hit there by Koala, but he gets caught by the thrust. Gideon's X thrust is really good, so Koala needs to watch out for that. And that should be... Oh. Another hit in. And there you go, Ilxus capitalizes again. This is the second flag that Ilxus gets after he got hit first. So that must have an effect on his morale. Koala still being patient. I'm pretty sure Ilxus is not very used to fighting Martha, and especially after the buff Martha got, it's a very unfamiliar territory for him. Because back in the day, Martha was not getting anywhere in tournaments, and Ilxus was always getting in the final. Moved into range there, and Ilxus gets the long guard attack and scores 4-3. Okay, 3 flags in a row scored by Gideon, but Koala gets one back, which would help his morale. 4-4. I told you it's going to be 7-6. But who's going to get it remains to be seen. Oh, that was a feint into a thrust there. Very quick by Koala, and he gets the flag. 5-4. Still a very, very close fight, as expected. Double. Koala got the first hit there, but it was a double eventually. If Koala wins this, that would be his second final in 2 days with Martha. Oh, that was pretty unfortunate for Ilxus. He got in range there, but Koala kept his composure, and he's 1 flag away from qualifying to the final. Oh, that was pretty unfortunate. He got the first hit, but again, Ilxus takes advantage of that. 6-5, all to play for. Koala needs 1 more, Ilxus needs 2. I told you this is going to be a very close fight. Martha's a really bad matchup for Gideon. Ilxus going long guard, he's not risking anything, and he goes with the Y thrust and scores 6-6. This is one of Ilxus's primary qualities, which is to keep his composure and come back from really tough situations. 6-6, I told you it's going to be a 7-6. I told you, and I was right. But I don't know who's going to get it. Koala with a couple of attacks here, trying to bait in. The tension is in here. It's a game of inches now. Both of them are trying to get into position. Oh, a quick attack there by Koala. He gets a hit in. Double. Epic fight. This is definitely the fight of the tournament. And Koala gets it with a very well timed thrust, and 7-6, and Koala is in the final. Another final for Koala. Thank you very much, Ilxus, for competing. Ilxus gets the 3rd place, and after such a long wait, I think it's an amazing performance. I'm actually very glad that he joined the tournament, and very glad that he we were able to do the parsec thing. And the grand final is going to be between me and Koala. A female fight. Koala is already here. I've seen him doing great against Isabella, so I'm going to be very careful. Grand final. Okay, just going to go for a quick bathroom moment, and after that we're going to do the final, just to give Koala a little bit of time to breathe. Alright, so Koala's ready. I'm ready. If Koala pulls this off and wins the tournament, that would be the first time when Martha wins a tournament. It doesn't count for official titles, but you know, given the talent that we have in this tournament, I think it's still going to be an amazing performance. I fought Koala before in finals. We fought in 2v2. We fought in a random tournament. We also fought in a double elimination. So this is actually the 4th time we meet in a final. I've seen Koala doing wonders against Maestro, and Maestro is Izzy, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm not underestimating this guy, man, at all. Good fight. Good fight. You gotta be smart about it, man. Koala is just a beast with Marta, and I know that Isabella has some tools against Koala, but Koala is just way too smart for him for me to try those things. All right, so that is the tournament. I um, I got the first place. Wasn't my greatest performance, but I'm happy that I won it. Koala had an amazing performance, so congratulations. I'm really glad to see that Koala got to the finals with Marta, and he's a really tough fight. So I know some of you in the chat were saying like, Isabella versus Marta, but it's not like that. It's I know from the spars with Carlos or matches with Carlos that if you get reckless with Isabella against Marta, you can quickly get ugly. Yeah, that's a
Man,
oh.
what a fucking game. GG. Yeah, yeah. I just
GG,
wanted
man.
to
Sorry, man.
congratulate you.
I had to play it. I had to play it safely. I really
No, 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 no. Definitely. I'm completely satisfied with the performance. Like, the thing is, that matchup, it's uh it's difficult, obviously for both. And obviously there were some opportunities to punish, but man, you're just so good defensively, you can't just use every opportunity, otherwise you'll get countered. I think that matchup purely, like you saw in those last few flags, was just a thing of positioning. We were just constantly moving to one side, you trying to
absolutely.
get onto my body side to get the thrust, I'm trying to get away from it. That just was the whole fight.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So there's this thing on the server and the community of people thinking, oh, you're just the patient or trying to pick counter striking. It's not actually like that. It's more about positioning, because for example, if I get a clear shot through positioning, I'm going to attack first. If not, I'm just going
Definitely.
to wait as much as possible. And you know me so well because you were just circling around, circling around. You were not dashing too much because you knew that if you dash, I'm going to attack you immediately. So
There's another thrust, yeah.
yeah, so I know this matchup actually pretty well because I fought Carlos's Marta, which is just as good as yours.
Hmm.
And I know that if you get reckless and you think, oh, I have Isabella, I have the advantage, you're gonna get killed, and you're going to get killed faster than you think. So just
Definitely.
play this smart. So congratulations, man. You definitely showed that Marta is a viable character. You got second place yesterday, second place today with her. She's a really good character. She can fight literally
Definitely.
anybody. And
The thing is, yeah,
go ahead.
it's just all about positioning with her, man. It's just the way you position your feet, because if you're just one step too shitty, you're just gonna get thrusted on or die. So that's why that's cool, because that's what I like about the game. It's not about just button mashing. You see me or you in that matchup just moving constantly to one side. It's just like UFC fighters staring each other down in the first round. That's
Absolutely.
yeah, it's just how the game
And
goes,
here's
and
the
it was
thing.
great.
I wanted to say something for a long time, and I hope everybody that is watching this listens to maybe my advice, if you want to call it that way. A lot
Mm,
of people, so when the fight starts, a lot of people kind of, just rush in, get into your face. That is actually the moment when people are the most focused, which is like the first 5 seconds or 10 seconds of the fight. So where are the odds of you getting the kill like immediately? Of course, if you mix it up, like sometimes you go slower, sometimes you go faster, then obviously you're going to throw out your opponent. But waiting a little bit and just trying to find your position, trying to find the best attack, that is usually the way to go. So
definitely.
you have the same philosophy as I do, so I know you too well, you know me too well. It was a battle. It was just a battle of strategy,
No,
if you want to call it
yeah,
that way. But congratulations
yeah.
to you. I really hope you guys enjoyed the concept. As I said, this is for fun, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I won the tournament, all good. I'm really happy for it. But if I didn't, it would have been the same for me. I'm really glad to have Ilxus back. He was a beast, and he was a beast in your fight
Fucking
as well.
beast, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, and yeah. So
Good, man.
yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm gonna keep playing some games tonight. So if you want to play For Honor, Chivalry, or anything, I'm gonna be available.
Hey
Uh,
man, thanks for you again. Thanks to you also again. Just the thought you put into that modus. It was really funny. It was fun. I think we need more of those kind of events on the community just to get the mind off. Also, like I love the single elimination, double elimination, but if you slide in an event like that where thought is behind it, it just is another thing, and I think that's a thing to enjoy. So thank you for putting in the thought and for the competition.
Thanks, man. I'm looking forward to your events in the future. I'm pretty sure you're going
Thanks.
to put on some events.
Hell yeah.
Um, by the way, for those who are listening, next week I think we're gonna do a 2v2. So we're gonna bring that
Mm.
competition back. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what the teams are going to be. But for now, I'm gonna drop off. Thank you very much, everybody, for competing. Congratulations, Koala. You're an amazing competitor, and I'll see you guys. See
Congratulations.
you guys soon. Thank you. Goodbye.
Be safe on me. And if you want to play, just hit me up. I don't know if I will be available today, but for sure the weekend.